Hi guys, we are back for episodes 2 of the Rays franchise, and we are just supposed to be starting the draft here in a little bit. I was simulating the last couple days before the draft, just figuring out the scouting. There we win 2 in a row against LA. We're just doing our last bit of scouting here, scouting the last guys before the draft to try to know as much about these players as possible. And there we sweep LA, and here is the draft. And we are picking 11th overall, and let's just look at the top of these prospects. It's a pretty good first baseman there. I don't know why they pick a reliever. Jason Tippett, now that's a good selection. I would pick him first overall probably, as of right now. Yeah, all these guys look pretty good. I think I'd definitely take Jason Tippett though, if I was picking first overall. So let's see who we get. So some decent players up here. You got Freddie Arthur, Roy Morales. Those are the best 2 so far. Reggie Smith looks pretty good. Frank Gore, Harvey Butler. Alright, so we have to decide who to take. So Freddie Arthur is pretty good if we want a pitcher. Ray Morales if we want a batter. Looks pretty good. Not that good of a batter, but you could always develop. I don't think I'm going to be taking Vic Bird. Reggie Smith, though, looks pretty good. High contact, decent power. Do I take Ray Morales or Reggie Smith? That's the big question. There's also this guy, Michael Aki, who has good power and contact. There's also that guy at second. I don't know, it's a tough decision. I think I'm going to go for Ray Morales, though, because he's 97 potential, and yeah, Ray Morales, first overall. 11th pick. Alright, for our second round pick, I'm just looking at first baseman gone, the second baseman's gone. So let's just take a starter. None of these relievers really interest me. I'm not going to take a gamble on one of those guys. I don't have scouted out at this point. So do I take Keith Irwin or Robbie Littlefield? I see that Littlefield is 2022 and Irwin is 2021. He's also younger and better. So I'm going to take Keith Irwin because he's younger and better and a higher ETA. Well, higher as in he's going to be in the majors quicker. Alright, for a third round selection, I'm looking to see if we have anyone scouted out. None of the guys I don't have scouted out. Their ratings don't impress me too much. So I'm just looking to see. I have this guy scouted out, Felipe Cedeno. He doesn't look amazing, but he is an 85 potential for sure, so I decided to take him to the fourth round now. Now I'm just going to gamble on somebody because at this point I have no one else scouted out that's high enough. So I decide I need to just take a chance on somebody. And see if they pan out. So I believe I take Damon Bayless right here. Yeah, he turned out to be a C reliever, but you gotta take what you gotta take in the fourth round. And this pick again, I'm just drafting blindly here. Decided to pick that guy, and I end the draft. Now we're just keep on simulating, starting to win some more games. I decided draft picks now. Ray Morales, 97 potential, looks pretty good. 2018 ETA. He's already fast, looking like a good leadoff hitter of the future. So I'll sign him. Keith Irwin looks pretty good. 2021 ETA. Hopefully a starter in the future. A trade bait. Felipe Cedeno, same thing. Decided to sign this reliever because we're going to need players anyway. Same with this left fielder and this other reliever. I decided not to sign the next guy because I'm never going to use him. No use for him. Alright, now we're just going to be simulating. So, if we take 2 out of 3 against the Angels, now we're facing the White Sox. And I believe if we take some more games here, decided to go on a little bit of a winning streak here. We're still 31 and 37. The Southern League first half's over. The Southern League All-Star game, don't really care about that. The Rockets are giving us a trade. Chris Archer for Nolan Arenado. And this is a very interesting trade because Nolan Arenado is 23 years old. Great contact ratings, but Chris Archer has $1 million for 5 years left, which is a very nice contract given his age. And Nolan Arenado, it's at his final year. So it's very... And we also have Longoria, who I'm not ready to give up just yet. So I decided to reject that offer. So we just keep on simulating here. We start to win some games against Boston and Toronto. And we take a look at the stats, and Archer's doing pretty good. Cobb's doing really good. Smiley's pretty good. Matt Moore's his ERA's back up there. And yeah, he's not doing too good at all, Matt Moore. I'm really disappointed in him. And then Odo Rizzi 4.07, he's doing okay. And the bullpen, no one's really doing that great. Alright, then Jace's doing pretty good. Cabrera's doing pretty bad. Longoria's not up to his standards, which is a little disappointing because I still don't know what I want to do with him. Loney is not doing too good. Jennings is doing pretty good, 327 OBP. Hopefully he can stay good and keep progressing. And all the other guys, all the bench players obviously aren't doing very good. So yeah, we are sitting 11.5 games out, 4th in the AL East. So we decided to update our trade block here. Decided none of the stars we're going to try to shop right now. They're all still young enough that we can maybe use them in our plans if our rebuild happens quicker. Put Kevin Jensen on the block, Johnny Venters, Belisario, Jake McGee is either put on the block with no need for a good closer. James Loney we put on the block, Cabrera we put on the block, Jace, so we'll keep Jennings off. And I was going to put Kiermaier on, but he's only 24. So I decided to leave him off. So we want pitchers, a first baseman, a shortstop, and left and center field. Those are the positions that we want that we're going to try to target to try to get better at. Now we're just keeping simming along here. And here we go. We're just simming to the All-Star break now. And the Athletics are giving us a trade. Cabrera for 3 players, Carson Blair, Billy Burns, and Sean Nolan. And none of these guys are that great. Nolan was B potential, but he was 25, already 59 overall, so wasn't too interested in that. So we start to win some games. We were over 500 now. We just lost. Yeah, we're over 500 now, and the Astros are giving us a deal now. Jake McGee for 3 players. Brett Olsenbeiser, he's okay, but we already have a lot of pitchers like him. Preston Tucker's pretty good, though. And Andrew Alplin isn't that good, so we decided to reject that trade. We are 500 here at the All-Star break. None of our guys are in the home run derby. Jose Bautista and Ryan Braun are leading the league in home runs at the moment. Now we're just going to go in and check who our All-Stars was. You can see Buckholz is having a really good year, 1.84. Keep going down the list. We have any players? There's Jake McGee. So I was thinking that would be our only All-Star, but no, we did get one more. Navarro, the Blues had 3 All-Stars, even though Navarro wasn't even their starting catcher. We have Rene Rivera. I don't know how he made it. Doesn't even have good stats, but, I don't know how they decide these things in this game. But we're just simulating to the trade deadline now. Now we're going to simulate to the day before, then make our trades in the next episode. So again, we start to win some games. We're hovering around 500 at this point. We're 9 games out of the division. So that's old, but we're 4.5 out of wild card. But I really don't think we have a shot to make it. Really, we're pretty far behind everybody else. So I think that we should still sell off our older guys and get younger prospects. We really don't have that many other than the guys we just drafted. But Jace was having a good year. Longoria is doing okay. Loney, Jennings is doing all right. Forsythe, good for him. Rivera, not too. I don't know how he made the All-Star game. Hayes is doing okay. The bench guys are doing all right. So just looking at the team for the future, we got Royales for our starting second baseman and Irwin and Sandiato, but that's about it. So we need to get younger prospects in every position, and we need to improve the trade deadline. So if you guys liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe.